Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today's topic, we're going to focus on adding volumes, liters, and milliliters. So our LO learning objective today is adding volumes using column. Our S to S is the first one is we know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. We've learned that from our previous lesson last week. The second step would be add the ml column, that's the milliliter column. Step 3 is if more than 1000 milliliter, we need to minus 1000. I will show you this later on. Number 4 is we're going to bring up the 1L, which is 1 liter up. Let's see what that means later. And step 5 would be adding the L column, which is the liter column. So let's start. Example 1, 2 liter 380 milliliter plus 2 liter 560 milliliter. What does that equal to? So let's write this in column method first. So we have the L, the liter column here, and we have the ml, milliliter column here. So we just write down this first quantity here, 2 liter 380 milliliter plus 2 liter 560 milliliter. So step 1 would be, we have to keep this in mind that we know 1 liter equals 1000 milliliter. Step 2 is add the ml column. So that's right here. We're going to focus on this column first, ml, milliliter. So 0 plus 0 gives 0. 8 plus 6 gives 14. Bring 1 up here, 1 plus 3 plus 5. That gives us 940. Now this 940, this is okay because 940 is less than 1000. So for the third step, if more than 1000 milliliter, which means right here, if this is more than 1000 milliliter, we need to minus this with 1000. But in this case, 940 is less than 1000. So we're going to scratch off this third step, and we're going to skip the fourth step, and we're going to go to step 5, which is adding the L column, which is right here, the liters column. So 2 plus 2 gives 4, and the answer is 4 liter 940 milliliter. Moving on to example 2. 2 liters 570 milliliters plus 5 liters 840 milliliter. What does that equal to? So first thing first, we're gonna write this down in a column method. So we have our liters over here. It's 2 and 5 from the questions up here. And we have our milliliter column here, 570 plus 840. So remember our S to S, the first one is we need to know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Then we're going to add the ml column, which is the milliliter column. We're going to focus adding the ones right here first. So 570 plus 840, and that equals to 1410. So what's going to happen next is this 1410, we know that this is more than 1000, so this is not okay. So what does step 3 tells us? Step 3 says if more than 1000 milliliter, we need to minus this with 1000. Why do we need to minus it with 1000? Because we are doing this addition in liters, and we know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So this is our side equation. This is S to S number 3. Number 3 says if more than 1000 milliliter, we need to minus 1000. So our answer just now, when we plus 570 plus 840 gives us 1410. We need to minus that with 1000, which is 1 liter. As we all know, 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. So this gives us 410. So this 410 What do you think? Is it less or more than 1000? Of course, it is less, so this is okay. It's fine. So we can keep this right here. Next, in step 4, it says bring 1 liter up. So where do we get this 1 liter? We got this 1 liter from right here, our side working over here. There we go. So 1 liter, we're going to add it on the L column, the liter column over here. Then our last step, step 5, add the L, the liter column. So we're going to add up these 3 numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 5, which gives us 8. And the answer is 8 liter 410 milliliter. Now you have to make sure that the trick is simple. You just need to make sure that the milliliter column here, it cannot exceed or it cannot be more than 1000. Our next example is 6 liters 840 milliliter plus 9 liter 910 milliliter. So as usual, we rewrite this in column method. So we have our liter over here and our milliliter over here. Make sure you write down the numbers correctly in their columns. Step 1 would be, we all know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. We have to keep that in mind. Step 2 would be adding the milliliters column first. So 840 plus 910 gives us 1740. Now when you add on the milliliters column, you have to ask yourself, now is this 1750, is it more or less than 100? Sorry, 1000. So 1750 is more than 1000. So what do we do? Step 3. If more than 1000 milliliter, we need to minus this 1750 minus 1000. So we're doing our side calculation over here. 1750 minus 1000 gives us 750. So 750, this is okay because 750 is less than 1000. So you can put that right here in the milliliters column. Step 4, bring the 1 liter up. Where do we get this 1 liter? We got it from here because 1 liter equals 1000 milliliter. So we're going to bring this up right here on the liters column. Step 5, add the L column. So 1 plus 6 plus 9 gives 16 liters. So the answer is 16 liters 750 milliliter. Now you try. I put the S to S over here for you to keep on referring to. 2 liters 240 milliliter plus 3 liters 840 milliliters. So first thing first, rewrite it in column method and then you may start. Now you have to ask yourself, is it more than 1000 or is it less than 1000? If it's more than 1000, then you need to minus whatever you have got right here. You need to minus it with 1000 and check if it's less or more than 1000. Only if it's less than 1000, then you can put it back right here. And then don't forget to bring the 1 liter up over here at the liters column, and then you can add them all up. Now you should get 6 liters 80 milliliter as your answer. Next you can try this one. 5 liters 240 milliliter plus 4 liters 240 milliliter. We write it in column. Now ask yourself, whatever you got over here, is it less or more than 1000? If it's more than 1000, then you need to minus. If it's less, then it can just stays right here. If it's less, you don't need to add up 1 here. You just add this up as usual. Your answer should be 9 liter 480 milliliter. There is no, in this example, you do not need to minus 1000 because here 480 over here 480 milliliter is less than 1000, so you don't need to minus it and you don't need to plus 1 over here. So 5 plus 4 just gives you 9. So the answer is 9 liter 480 milliliter. So before we end our session today, let's just recap our S2S for today's lesson. So our LO today is adding volumes using column in liters and milliliters. So step 1 would be 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. This you have to bear in mind and you need to know this. Number 2 is add the ml, the milliliters column first. If and only if more than 1000 milliliter, then we need to minus 1000. And then we're gonna bring the 1 liter up to the liters column, and then we're gonna add on all the numbers in the L column, which is the liters column. For today's exercise, you can click on this link or you can click the link on our WhatsApp group. Thank you everyone and good luck.